So let me give you two different examples within that top third. If you're someone who's got, 10 or 15 years of experience in this, and you've got a whole bunch of different experience, you need to say in that top line exactly who you are and that you're the right person for that job description. And then if they have a list of specific skills that they're looking for, you need to make sure if you've got those, that you're matching those skills. Even if you don't have all of them, you need to highlight the ones you do. So you want them to say yes, 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 right off the bat. You want them to say, okay, you meet the description, you have the skills, and what's your related experience? Now, this is one of the most important things that I tell people is you have related experience and other experience. So your resume doesn't have to be chronological, where you currently are and what you've done. They want to know, remember, they're only going to read that top third, maybe the first half of your resume before they start making a decision. So any experience you have that is related to that job description, whether that's volunteer, whether it's pro bono, whether it's within school, whether it was 10 years ago, whether it was within a job where maybe you weren't fully responsible, have that right there, right in that top third, so that they are saying, yes, this person's got experience. Start with your related experience. If the job's on a corporate social responsibility job, or maybe it's a job, working with an environmental nonprofit that needs fundraising, and that's your idea of sustainability, you need to say what experience you have that's related experience right to that job, right off the bat. So that in that first third, in that first half of the resume, they are saying yes, 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 yes. Then you can supplement with the rest of your other work. Just say other experience or other professional experience, and you list your other jobs, and you can list those chronologically or however you want. You want to list your key skills. Now, one of the things I tell people about that is, everyone's got Microsoft, Office capabilities. If you're saying that, you put that at the very end. Don't lead with that, or I'm good in Internet Explorer, I'm good in Excel. Yeah, that's kind of table stakes. They expect you to be able to do that. You need to say what those skills are that are applicable to the position and what may be a benefit to them. And your education. Everyone's always going to look at where you went to school because everyone's looking for an alum. You got to remember, people are looking to hire other people that they want to work with. So if you have a common connection, if you're from the same university, it's already going to mentally give them a stamp of approval in their head. Oh, okay, yeah, they're kind of, I can remember, maybe they went to school, I'll talk with them about this in the interview. Maybe they'll give you the benefit of the doubt versus someone who went to a rival school. But again, they're always going to look at that. So that's at the bottom, okay? Unless you are just out of undergrad and you have no experience, you can put it there. But again, when you're listing what you did in college, list your major and your experience and anything that you bullet that is related to this job description. If you are someone who is on like 10 different clubs, that's great, but they have to be applicable to the job, okay? They have to be either showing leadership or your ability as a team player or whatever. If you just stay on there, okay, I was a varsity soccer player for 4 years and I did this and this and this. Well, that's great, but you really want to say you were a captain and you provide leadership to the soccer team so they say, oh, okay, that's how it applies. And lastly, it's really important at the end, again, coming back to the idea that people want to work with people, list something about yourself, okay? Don't just say hardworking, talented, responsible. Everyone is that. Are you into cooking? Are you into hiking? Are you into outdoor activities? Are you an avid reader? Are you somebody who, is a fanatic sports fan for a team? List something like that. Take that little risk because you'd be surprised. I played rugby in college and I only played for 2 seasons, but every time that someone sees that I'm a rugger, they mention it. And I realize I look for it too. So the key is tailoring your resume.